Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. Thanks for joining me here today. I pray that your week's going well, and we're going to continue today right where we left off yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's edition of 5 Minutes with Phil, maybe you want to check it out so you can kind of get caught up. We're looking at the same passage of Scripture all week long, and the overwhelming theme is this: don't give up. Don't give up. And or never give up. Whatever, however that applies to you. And we're going to pick up in our scripture right where we ended last week. Okay, so take a look. We're back in 2 Corinthians 4, starting in verse 16 and going to verse 18. It says, "This is why we never give up." There's our theme, never give up. "Though our bodies are dying, our spirits are being renewed every day." That was yesterday. So here's what we're going to look at today. "For our present troubles are small and won't last very long." Okay, I'll just pause there and we'll read the rest tomorrow. Our present troubles, okay, I don't know about you, but there are times in my life where I feel that my current troubles, my current difficulties are actually larger than what they really are. And what adds to that? For example, I had a deadline for work that I had to meet last week, and it didn't come through because of other people, not in the church, but other people whom I was waiting on to give us the information that we needed. It's a long story. And I can tell you that my frustration level was way up here. And what added to that? Because in all honesty, what that frustration level really was, probably should have been about here. But man, my meter just went, woo, my stress-o-meter, it just went off the charts. And what adds to that? I think our problems become a lot bigger than what they really are in our minds because of frustration, because of stress. Maybe we haven't talked to the Lord enough about what we're facing compared to our just trying to handle things on our own. There's a lot of things that can factor in to these problems. It's that old... I hesitate to use this phrase, the old phrase, making a mountain out of a molehill, because I don't want to minimize anybody's troubles right now. But I think we make a mistake when, in order to avoid minimizing our troubles, we tend to maximize them. We inflate them. We make them almost bigger than God in our minds. And I think that's a danger, because we tend to want to give up when we think that our difficulties are bigger than God's ability to take care of them. And that's when things go from here to here, mentally and emotionally for us. And I would say to you to look again and be reminded of what Paul said. He said that our current problems, they're small and they won't last very long. And I think the Lord knows the size of your problem and my problems better than I do. And he also has a shelf life on those things too. And as long as I know that, I could trust him with what's stressing me out and giving me all this anxiety. I can rely on him because he's always bigger than the problem, and he's always bigger than the difficulty, and he's always bigger than what I'm going to face in the future. So let me encourage you today. You might be facing something today, but God's bigger, and God will outlast your problem. And I want that to encourage you. Okay? God bless you. Thanks for joining me. We love you. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.